Variable load. It looks fine.
Alright, so week 2 and make the NFL great again. Weekly recap. Technically, this is our second video because last week I fucked up and we recorded the video, but I muted you. So it was 30 minutes of just me talking to
Fucked up.
myself. So we're just gonna go through same shit as last week. Just go through, talk about all the recap all the matches, all the matchups, talk about the big players, all the duds. Starting with yours truly. My shit got pretty much handed to me. Garbage ass. David Johnson didn't show up. Damian Williams, and he's hurt. And he's been trash like the first 2 weeks, to be honest. I'm really disappointed. I was expecting like playoff Damian Williams from last season. But I mean the
Yeah.
first 2 seasons or the first 2 games, I think he's averaging like less than 3 yards a carry. Like it's been really bad. Marlon Mack.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought Tom Brady would do a little better.
I didn't, just because I knew it was the garbage ass Dolphins. I knew they were gonna get a big lead, and I knew that like towards the end of the game they were just gonna run the clock out. But yeah, I mean basically I got my shit handed to me. Antonio Brown was like nice. I was expecting less, to be honest, but I'm happy with 14 points. I don't know if you like saw the game,
Yeah, it's not bad.
or if you saw like part of the game, but in the beginning, like his first,
I did.
yeah, like as soon as he went in, he got like 3 targets, like back to back to back, and then they were trying to like force feed him in the end zone. So I mean I'm happy with that. Just hopefully he doesn't get suspended. I mean Gurley, I mean he got his rushing touchdown, but just again like it just sucks that he's in a timeshare basically.
Yeah, it's not like.
And then fucking dude Austin Eckler, that dude, and he had a touchdown called back too. He had like a 30-yard touchdown called back. I don't know if you saw that on Red Zone. He should have had a bigger game. The dude's a beast. Like he got a steal for Eckler. I got lucky that Watson and Hopkins pretty much did shit, but I still got my shit like I still got beat down basically.
Yeah.
I mean aside from that, like those are really my only big takeaways. I don't know if you have anything else.
I mean, not much from Marlon Mack. You went with the Dallas defense, huh?
Well, because everyone, I wanted the Patriots, but fucking bum ass Luis or Eggplant or whatever, he bid like $18, something stupid. I was like, what the hell? I'm not gonna. Let me look at this shit. It was something ridiculous. I was like, this guy's crazy. He spent like $50-something his first week. I'm like, what an idiot. But I mean, in the end, you see, look, $16. I bid. How much did I bid?
That's a
I
lot.
bid 5, and I thought, oh, you know what? I don't think anyone's gonna bid more than that. And then, yeah, like goes around 5 or 6. 0-0, and this motherfucker comes out with 16. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're gonna get to him. But like in the end, I mean, if I would have got the Patriots, I actually would have won just because of the amount of points. But I mean, yeah, I mean, this Case Keenum, and then Adrian Peterson. I was like, oh fuck it. Like I'm pretty sure I'll get at least 10 points. But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah, he just had a consistent. Like his main guys didn't really perform. I mean, Eckler and Kelsey, Michelle and White, they all just had consistent points.
Yeah.
Didn't help that Njoku got hurt.
True.
Looks like 2 of your guys. Williams was questionable too.
He hurt his knee, so I don't know what's gonna happen with him. They didn't say anything, so and McCoy's hurt too, so that's gonna be interesting. Who the running back to pick up?
Yeah.
But yeah, so fuck you, Miguel. But yeah, he beat me, so whatever.
14 rush yards for David Johnson. That's awful.
Well, he was hurt the entire game. I don't know if you saw that too. He was pretty much out for like 3/4 of the game. He came back. He was in at the very beginning, and then towards the end of the game, and he got a touchdown. But
yeah, I just saw the touchdown.
But it was the Ravens, so I mean, I'm not surprised. Whatever. Bad week for me.
So it looks like
rebound next week.
Yeah. So you go to 1-1, and 2 and touch goes to 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
greatest matchup of the week. Your boy Caesar.
Fucking SNO pulling another one out of his ass. OBJ Monday Night Football miracle back to back. Because last week, remember, he won the same way on Monday night.
Yeah, with Williams, right? Tyrell Williams.
Yeah, so same shit. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he was okay. 14. I mean, it's the Vikings, but Devontae Adams, he rebounded.
He only had 14.
I mean, yeah, but it's the Vikings. Like, I'm pretty sure he was being shadowed by Xavier Rhodes.
Yeah.
Metcalf.
Devontae did fine. Aaron Rodgers just 209 pass yards. Yeah. That's not very good at all.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, a surprise. This was a surprise start for me, Metcalf, that he put him in here. But I mean, it paid off in the end.
They're throwing to him a lot, low key. Russell Wilson's giving him looks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many targets he
He
had,
didn't have
but
that many.
I was watching a
He
little.
only had like 3. Oh shit, I'm wrong. He had 3 receptions, but he had 7 targets. Oh shit, they are throwing to him.
Yeah,
Not bad.
they're throwing to
Not
him
bad.
quite a bit.
Um,
Mark Ingram, totally different
but
game
yeah.
compared
He
to
came back down to earth ever since going against the
a
Dolphins. I mean,
yeah.
it's gonna happen. Cooper Kupp looks nice. John Brown was a nice pickup, getting a lot of targets.
Yeah.
Connor's hurt.
Cooper Kupp does look good.
Yeah, and then Connor got hurt, so I don't know what's gonna happen with him.
Man, that team's done
Oh
for,
hell
bruh.
yeah, Roethlisberger and
Big
Connor.
Ben.
I was gonna submit a bid for Jalen Samuels, the backup, but then I was like, you know what, Big Ben is hurt. Juju's kind of banged up too. I don't even fucking want Jalen Samuels, like honestly, because I don't want anyone from that offense.
Yeah.
Everyone was just trash.
The backup didn't look too bad though. Rudolph.
Still, even
I mean, he almost came back and won
true,
against Seattle.
but even to begin the season, like Connor hasn't looked that good. It's not the same offense without
No.
AB and Bell, and then a healthy Big
Mhm.
Ben. So I don't even think I want Jalen Samuels. Like I don't want to waste my. I'll bet like $3 if anything, but I don't know.
Mhm.
And then of course,
Cooper Kupp does look good though.
yeah,
I
back
was
to
obviously watching this. It's unfortunate. Drew Brees out for 6 weeks. We're fucked. But as long as we can come out 3-3 in these next 6 weeks, I'll be okay. It's definitely doable.
Yeah.
Our first 2 games are tough, but we play at Seattle and then at home against Dallas.
Yeah.
So those will be 2 tough ones.
Yeah,
but they were going to Cooper Kupp a lot.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
19 targets the first 2 weeks. So he's back to like
Yeah.
his last season prime form. So
Mm.
he looks good. Fucking SNL, of course. He played Cam Newton over Russell Wilson. I never play Thursday Night Players if I can help it, but it doesn't matter because in the end, fucking OBJ went off. Everyone saw
Cam
that touchdown,
Newton.
that 80-yard touchdown. Barkley, he had like a 50-yard touchdown. Mark Andrews, like what the hell? Crazy.
They're throwing to him a lot.
Hell yeah. Hold on, this shit loads.
I was watching that. Even with Deshaun Jackson, 0, he still pulled it up. Oh, man, it's
Jackson,
great.
7 points. Deshaun Jackson, 0 points. I don't know what to say. No, but we were talking about it earlier. I don't know. Like, he's not gonna move in the I'm not gonna move him up that far in the power rankings. We need like 1 or 2 spots to be.
We'll see. Who does he play next week? Do you know?
Let's click on his name real quick. Fuck. Oh my god. It's fucking Yahoo shit. He is playing the Deflate Gators, who I think he's gonna be dead last, 0-2. Either him or
at the bottom.
Yeah, it's gonna be either him or Show Me Them TDs. But that's another if he starts 3-0, like holy fuck, because I predicted him to finish dead last after the draft. So yeah.
Hey man, he's getting lucky.
Yeah.
It's better be lucky than good. So
yeah, so Andrews baller, Barkley was a baller, OBJ obviously was a baller. But he's gonna be 2-0. I can't really talk that much shit, so it's gonna be 1-on-1. But like I said, I feel like he's just getting lucky because last week, Luis had 80 points and this week only 100. But whatever, he's 2-0 and I'm 1-1, so whatever.
We'll see.
And then the defending champ is gonna start. No, it's not him. That's Nike. In fact, because I confuse them with the helmets. They have like the same logo. Practice Squad and Nike Kneelers. So Practice Squad was a little bit of a letdown last week. He put up over 130, but we can credit that to the fact that McCaffrey was pretty much ass on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to trade me him, and that's what you get, Marco. You get your 6 points and an L. So go ahead and hold that.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay was just like, we're not gonna let him do anything.
Hell no, they shut his shit down.
Pretty much. Yeah. So they made Cam Newton throw the ball, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, he hasn't been good since 2015. Since they've gone to the Super Bowl, he's been ass ever since.
Edelman's gonna lose a little value just because of Antonio Brown now.
Yeah, Gordon too. Like if they keep feeding the ball to force feeding Antonio Brown, I feel like everyone's gonna take a hit. But I think Gordon more than Edelman because Edelman like operates out of the slot. So, Lamar Jackson, it's fuck. I was talking shit last week.
Still looks good.
Yeah, 30 points again. Like even if he doesn't, he had 120 rushing yards. So even if he doesn't put up 50 touchdowns or 5 touchdown passes, he makes up with his legs. So yeah, he looks.
I think you're sleeping on Lamar, man. I expected him to have a good year.
Because last year I thought this guy was throwing 5 passes a game. Like that's not sustainable. There's no way. And I didn't think in
I
one
saw a
offseason.
stat that said there's a stat that said like he's putting up like the same numbers as Drew Brees, like same fantasy stats.
Damn, what the hell?
So something like that. So I'm not surprised that he's doing this well. To Arizona and Miami. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, next week. Jacobs came back down a
Jacobs
little
got
bit,
hurt.
yeah, and he got hurt. And it's apparently a groin issue. That's going to be interesting. I don't think he has that much depth. He has
Yeah.
Jordan Howard and Tevin Coleman. And Tevin Coleman's still hurt, so this is gonna be brutal for him if Jacobs is out. Because I mean Lockett's okay. Oh, 10 receptions. Holy fuck, he's more than okay. Yeah, that's crazy. He had 10 receptions. Yeah, because last week he only had 2 targets, and now he has 12 and 10. Like what the hell? That's nuts. Yeah, if he keeps that up, then he'll be okay. But yeah, Jacobs he's gonna hurt obviously, and then hopefully McCaffrey's gonna bounce back. So, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
he takes
no
the
doubt.
L. On this side, Mahomes, fucking beast, 4 touchdowns in 1 quarter.
Yeah, but like, what about the other 3? That's what I was thinking. Like, what about the whole second half? Like, you didn't do shit.
Yeah, no, he didn't really do anything. Except for that 1 quarter. The rest of the game was like really slow, really boring.
440 pass yards. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's gonna start breaking like Drew Brees numbers, man. He's gonna get up there.
Yeah.
Watch.
Oh yeah.
If he doesn't get hurt, he's gonna get up there.
This is what stands out the most. Look at his running backs, 6 points. He's lucky that he pulled off this win.
Yeah.
That is not gonna like that. I've been saying it from the beginning. This is the worst running back duo in the entire league. He has to trade one of these receivers and like upgrade, get another running back.
The trade would be Michael Thomas because they lost Drew Brees for right now.
Yeah, but I don't know if anyone's gonna want him.
That's what I would
don't know
say.
if anyone's gonna want him now. It's right now his
I
best.
mean, he's still got 10 receptions. They're still throwing to him.
He did, but I think Julio obviously is his best player. So if he wants to get the biggest return, it'd have to be for Julio because he has DJ Moore. DJ Moore's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
On his bench, yeah, like Peyton Barber. Fuck, I do not want Peyton Barber. I know he had 15 points, but the stats are ugly. I think he had like 20. 23-4. That's not that bad. But last week, I don't trust him. So I would try to trade for another running back for him.
Yeah, Jared Cook. It's not gonna be the Saints players are all gonna go down just because of Drew Brees,
sure.
Teddy. So I don't even see how Kamara did this week, but I know it wasn't
good.
Wasn't pretty
because I had him in another league and it was pretty trash. Yeah. So overall takeaway, hopefully Jacobs comes back for him, or else he's gonna be fucked.
He's just gonna get carried by his top 3 pretty much. Mahomes, Thomas, and Jones. Because like even Adam Thielen, like they're not throwing the ball a lot. Minnesota, the only reason they're throwing it that game is because they were down like 21-0.
Catch up, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, so hopefully Jacobs comes back. McCaffrey should have a bounce back week next week. And then over here he needs to upgrade these running backs because these fools are trash, like garbage.
Yeah. Maybe even think about trading Baker Mayfield just because he has Mahomes. It's a thought. Package deal.
I would. Well, if I were him, I'd try to trade Mahomes because I feel like a quarterback is replaceable. Get someone off the waiver.
Yeah, but Mahomes is going to give him that solid 24 points a game, no doubt.
Look at these running backs. That's all I got to say. Just look at these running backs.
Is questionable.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to get rid of someone.
He's banking on Kareem Hunt coming off the bench. Might as well put Peyton Barber in low key.
Yeah, better than I guess. I mean, still ugly.
Chicago looks no bueno. 18 rush yards, 2 receptions. Tariq Cohen. All right, let's move on.
And then you, of course, fucking destroying USC some shit. I don't know what the hell happened. Well, I know what happened over here. Your boy Drew Brees got hurt. Obviously,
look at his first 2.
Alshon Jeffrey, another fat donut, he got hurt as well. I think it's his calf. They were saying Watkins came back down to earth. The other guy got all the freaking.
Told you, man. Sammy Watkins got lucky. That's. I mean, Sammy Watkins ain't gonna score like those crazy numbers again.
I just feel like it's gonna be hard to predict because I feel like he can have those numbers again, but it's gonna be hard to predict like which weeks he has them because Mahomes just spreads it out. Like
but
obviously,
I feel like now he is the top receiver, so he's gonna get more attention. Like you saw all the other guys getting a bunch of catches. People you never even heard of, McCole Hardman and Robinson. Like those guys are getting picked up in like all leagues now.
And then he banked on McCoy actually doing something. I didn't think he was gonna do shit from the very beginning. I was talking to Luis,
Yeah.
at his, like, he had a party the other day or 2 days ago or whatever. He was talking shit, saying that like Damian Williams was like useless now because McCoy's gonna take over. I'm like, fuck no, he's not. Like, he's washed, and I think we saw it. Like, he didn't do anything, and he's hurt now. I think it was a hamstring or some shit. Something's wrong with them. So it's gonna be interesting who they go with. I think it's gonna be the rookie running back that they have, Darwin Tom. Yeah, so
What is it? Is it Oakland's defense or is it
it's
KC's
the
running
running
game?
game.
Because it doesn't look like either of the running backs had
They've
a
been
good
trash
game.
the first 2 weeks. Damian Williams. I mean, McCoy was okay last week, but I feel like it's kind of fluky.
Let's see. Rushing, they had 30 yards
Yeah, I
rushing
mean, Mahomes was just throwing 500
on
yards. They
22
didn't need to like run
carries.
the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's fun.
and then
That's great. You wouldn't think that from their. You think they'd be running like screens
yeah,
and stuff to their
and
running backs.
then Mixon got hurt, or
Anyways,
well, he has his bum ankle. He's not 100%, but then obviously it hurts because I feel like he has like one of
yeah.
the best running back core. But I mean, it sucks when they don't perform because then obviously you get this result, 56 points. I don't think that's the lowest. I think I actually scored lower than this before last year. I think it was like 40 points that I scored. um, but it's down there. It's down there. So, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna bounce back. He's not gonna score 56 points again. And then obviously,
Well, this is someone that needs to go for like what's his name? Baker Mayfield because he doesn't have a backup quarterback, so it might be a possible trade there. He's got Devin
yeah,
Singletary, that's a good running back. He's getting
but he got hurt
a lot of
too.
it.
But he got hurt
And
too. Yeah, he
Philip,
has a good
yeah,
bench. He
yeah,
has a
but
good bench. Marquis, look, Hollywood Brown and John Ross. So he could make some trades right here. He could definitely move some people
he,
around.
he definitely needs something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely needs
then
a quarterback. So,
on this side over
um,
here, another solid performance from your lineup. Pretty much everyone had a really good game.
every except for I'm surprised Ingram didn't do better with all their wide receivers being hurt.
Yeah. And then they're talking about Eli getting benched, so I think that's gonna help him with Daniel Jones because Eli looks garbage, dude. He's been terrible.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, another solid performance. Pretty much like solid points from everyone again.
yeah, like again, you're obviously gonna be number one in the next power rankings, just because again, from top to bottom, I don't see a weakness. Like everyone is like really balanced. So yeah, another dominant
Yeah.
performance. I think he scored the most points again this week.
No, what's his name? Got it.
Oh yeah,
The
eggplant. Yeah, you got
yeah.
second most, but
What do you think about Adrian Peterson? I have him on my bench just in case.
I mean, it wasn't bad. He got the touchdown, right? I saw that.
I mean, yeah, he had a touchdown, but he only had 25 rush yards.
I mean, if you're desperate, I wouldn't play him. You don't have to play him, but I would
Yeah.
keep Derek Henry looks nice. Been producing, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, overall your squad. I mean, there's not that much to say. Another solid week. Should be putting up more points next week.
Hopefully.
Then the last matchup, Eggplant or Luis versus the defending champ Deflategators. Another tough loss for the defending champ. He's gonna start 0-2, unfortunately for him. The biggest takeaway for me were the fucking Patriots
Ouch.
defense putting up 35 points against the garbage ass Miami trash
Yeah.
cans. Um,
2 touchdowns, 4
yeah.
interceptions, 7 sacks.
This was insane. Yeah, so
Ouch.
35 points. We talked about Brees. That's gonna affect Kamara. I mean, we saw it pretty much like even during that game.
6
6
points,
points was
yeah.
gonna be
It's bad.
brutal. And he spent 28. How much did he? $28 on T.J. Hawkinson or something crazy like that. And my man's had 1 point, 1 whole point. I knew he should have done
You have
that.
him on the bench?
And he had him on the bench, but yeah, but like he spent all that money and he's not gonna play him. Like I don't know.
Who spends $28 on a tight end?
It was something crazy. Was it
When you have
$28?
Zach
That's what I
Ertz,
said. That's what I told him. Like that doesn't make any
it better
sense.
not be.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure it was.
Wait, Drew?
It's something crazy. Like it was something insane. It was a lot of money. $26.
That's terrible management. Put him at number 10 just because of that move. Even though he's what? Oh, he's 1-1. I'd still put him down just for that questionable $51 spent.
That's what I said. Yeah, 1 point because I feel like it was really fluky last week. He had 3 targets, so he went from 9, 6, 131 to 1 to 3 targets, 1 reception, 1 reception for 7 yards. And he spent $26. That was a big risk, and I just yeah, especially like that's a risk he didn't need, especially when he had Ertz and Waller from Oakland. So I mean, we'll see in the middle of the season. He better hope no one gets hurt.
So it looks like his 2 wide receivers are like solid. Like he has a solid team, low key.
Yeah,
Because Godwin's getting more attention than Mike
that's
Evans.
what pisses me off because I have Evans in another league, and yeah, we actually have a bet, me and
Yeah.
him, a side bet. I bet him that Tyler Boyd would score more points than Godwin. If they both play all 16 games. But yeah, he does look good. I'm not gonna front. Like getting a shit ton of targets. Yeah, 9 and 6.
Yeah. And I don't know too much about Galladay. I think when Tate comes back, it might be different, but it looks like he's getting
Tate's
at
actually
least
on the
10
Giants now.
targets. So,
Galladay's the number one receiver. Galladay's the number one
oh, yeah,
receiver.
yeah. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of someone else on
What I
Detroit.
think they have Marvin Jones, Galladay. No, Galladay. No one's gonna. Yeah,
Oh,
no
that's
one's
what I'm
gonna.
thinking
Yeah,
of.
Galladay
Marvin
is like
Jones.
19 targets the first 2 weeks. He's low key underrated. He's getting a shit ton of targets.
Yeah.
And 2
Yeah.
touchdowns. Yeah, so he's been doing nice. Johnson had a nice bounce back game.
I, I think Kamara will be a little better just because the Saints obviously didn't plan for that to happen. So they didn't really have a game plan at all. So it just looks shitty. So now that they have time and know it's what it's going to be like, I think they're going to have a
Yeah.
better game plan.
On this side over here, his running backs bounce back, or obviously Zeke is Zeke, but Aaron Jones, he came back strong, 116 yards. I think he had over 20 carries, which is what I expected the first week. Yeah, he had 23.
Now,
Keep it AC.
talk about your man OJ Howard. I I have him in
Did you
another
start him?
league, and well, yeah. I don't expect them to drop donuts out here when I don't know they have Mike Evans
In
getting
the
doubled all
so
game.
when we were drafting, because
You
we
would
had
think,
like 4 of the guys. Like, I think I told you this. We had like 4 of the guys in the league came over to draft. And when OJ Howard got selected, I was like, I'm not picking him up because I read an interesting stat. During Bruce Arians' entire time in Arizona, every single season, the tight end position in terms of fantasy, dead last. Every single season that he was the head coach of the Cardinals. They don't involve them. Like he doesn't involve them in the offense.
that's
And
funny.
that's, to me, that's insane. And then I read something else that Cameron Brate is running more receiving routes or more he's running more routes than he is. OG Howard is spending the majority of his time, the majority of his
Yeah,
snaps blocking. So Arians is just an idiot. He doesn't know how to use them. So I mean,
and it's funny because I saw on what's it called,
yeah.
Roto World, the app, it said had like a quote about the coach Arians on him, and he said he
Yeah.
could play a
Yeah.
heck of a lot
I
better.
saw that too.
And I'm like, wait, yeah, you're putting him on
Yeah.
less routes. Like,
Yeah.
what do you expect him
So
to do?
yeah, I thought that was funny.
He has much talent. He can play a heck of a lot better than he's playing. He wasn't even targeted.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
expect him to
insane.
do?
That's insane. Um
Like, you should have
yeah, so
plays
he
for
might
a
want to
tight
pick
end.
up he might want to contact Luis and try to pick up one of these tight ends cuz I don't think he's going to bounce back, to be honest. And especially when
Hawkinson.
Winston is ass, bro. Like he is garbage. He is really bad.
Yeah, hard to watch.
Um I mean,
Other than that,
Juju, Big Ben's injury,
mm,
that's gonna hurt him. I don't think. And he had
we had
Dak. Yeah,
Dak
he
on the
picked him up. He left him
bench.
on the
Interesting.
bench. He has Diggs on the bench, so he has some trade pieces. Like he has people to work with. If he wants to orchestrate a trade. Um,
That's Tyreek Hill, man. That's hurting him too. He still has
yeah,
Tyreek Hill
he
on the
still put up
bench.
150. So,
Ouch.
but
What about Devontae Freeman, man? He's
fuck
not
no, he's
doing
in
as
a
much as I
committee.
thought he
I think
would,
he's
to
in a
be
committee
honest.
now with Ito.
22, 3 receptions. Oh, I don't know. He's just not putting up any good numbers. It's a tough one. But when he gets Tyreek Hill back, he might have a
Yeah,
scary little
but I
lineup
mean,
too.
Tyreek Hill's gonna be putting up 20 points right here, unless he swaps him out for Freeman. Yeah, you're right. Or Waller.
Well, he could put
Yeah,
him in
yeah,
one of those flex spots. Like, he has a
yeah.
tight end in the flex right now. Like, what's he doing? I mean,
Well, he did put up the
he
most
did put
points,
up
yeah,
the
out of everyone on his
most
bench.
points, yeah, out of his bench. I mean, that's sad talking about your bench, but
uh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So,
Overall,
um,
so let's see. I'm 2-0, S&O's 2-0, and two hand touch is 2-0. That look right?
yes, yeah. So 2-0, two hand touch. SNL's gonna be 2-0.
Yeah,
Um,
2-0. That's
and
three.
you, yeah. And then who's gonna be 0-2? Show me them TDs is gonna be 0-2. Practice squad is gonna be 0-2, and I think and
And
Deflategate. Yeah, so
Deflategate.
3 0-2 squads. 3 2-0, and then everyone else is 1-1. Yeah.
Interesting. What about you got any suggestions for waiver picks this week?
I think the running back from Kansas City, Darwin Thompson, but it just depends on what happens with Williams and McCoy. He could be a sneaky pick. I mean, I don't know because I feel like the running game is just trash right now. Mahomes is just putting up 400 yards, but I think that's someone I would try to target. The receiver, I forgot his name, but the one that went berserk with Kansas City. Him.
Yeah, Robinson. So the 3 top ads right now in my other 12-man league, the top ads are Robinson, the wide receiver from KC. Surprisingly, the QB from Pitt, Rudolph. And then
from
Chark,
Jacksonville,
the wide receiver for Jacksonville.
Yeah.
As far as running back, you have to go all the way to Ty Montgomery.
Oh my God, Mostert from the running back from San Francisco.
That's in my other league.
Maybe. He's getting a lot of
Yeah, he's getting
and then
passes,
Nelson Aguilar because Alshon Jeffrey's hurt, so maybe him as well.
Yeah.
And then Deshaun Jackson. I mean, I don't know. All depends. Greg Olsen if someone needs a tight end. He looked good on Thursday night. He's 9 targets both of the first 2 games.
I feel like people have him. I feel like he's
right now he's only 61% owned, so it's still pretty low.
People have him.
I know my other league because I'm in. He's available in the other league too that I'm in Yahoo. So he's available in 2 leagues on Yahoo that I'm in.
Yeah. So that other league that I'm in with the 9 defensive players, the guy that I played against this week, he had the guy from New England, of course, who ran a 74-yard touchdown return. For a touchdown. This fool on defense had 25 points.
And you still won?
1 defensive player. No, I lost. This is the league that I had. I have Tyreek Hill and OJ Howard, and I had Sterling Shepard too, and he's hurt. So right now I'm kind of like suffering from the wide receiver. This is a 3 wide receiver league too, so 2 of my top are out. That's why I was asking you about Valdez-Scantling. Could have had a better performance,
for
but
sure. I'll try to pick the Kansas City wide receiver and Nelson Aguilar, but it all depends on what's going to happen with Alshon Jeffrey and Djax. Because if one of them is back, if they're going to be playing, I mean, I feel like he's useless. But yeah, and then for next week, week 3, we're talking about some of the matchups. This is going to be interesting. This one right here, who you're playing. You're playing Luis. That's going to be a good matchup right there. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, everyone else is kind of like.
That will definitely be the matchup for the week.
I
think he's second.
Yeah, he should be. He should be up there. He has to be top 4. Yeah, it's lined up like we said. The defense for the freaking Patriots, dude. They have like the next month, the next like 4 to 6 weeks, they're gonna be putting up at least 20 points a game. That bad.
Yeah.
Fucking $16 on the defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I like my matchups though. I got Amari Cooper against Miami. Matt Ryan. I do like my matchups in this game. So, I mean, he has Kamara at Seattle. So,
it's gonna be interesting.
Jared Goff at Cleveland. He has New England's defense against New York Jets. Who they are on their third string.
They're about to put up 45 next week. Fuck, it's actually looking stupid not putting up $20 for that.
Their second string quarterback got hurt today. That's rough. I need to find a new defense. I need to start Jacksonville. They're playing Tennessee, so it could happen.
Who?
You saw the Steelers picked up Minka from Dolphins.
That makes no sense.
Which
like,
makes no sense to me.
Like what? For what?
Yeah.
Stupid. But
I don't know. And then Jalen Ramsey requesting a trade.
Depending on where he goes, like that defense gets a boost for sure. Imagine he goes to the Patriots. Fucking.
Please stop it. Where do they just throw? They're like the Golden State Warriors of the NFL, just throwing all these good players on their team.
I don't know.
And every time there's like a player like this, my Saints desperately need like a cornerback because Eli Apple is some hot garbage. I don't know. fucking you could, he's just hard to watch,
Right.
man. Like you see this out there, and my team just like blind eye to it, man. Oh no, we don't want one of the best corners in the league. So I don't know. Be interesting to see where he
Defense for
goes.
sure gets a boost.
But yeah, this will be a good matchup.
Anything else to add? Besides the matchups.
No, we'll see how it goes
For
next
sure,
week.
power rankings come out on Thursday. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, there's some people. I already have a good idea of where everyone's gonna go. Yeah,
Where people
especially
are
the
gonna
top and the
go.
bottom. The middle, it's always the hardest in the middle, but like the top and the bottom is always easy. I can already tell. It's you at the top, and then at the bottom, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Show Me Them TDs or Deflate Gators. But then after that, as you go towards the middle, that's when you start to make some hard decisions. But yeah, so we'll see. And then of course we'll record week 3 on Monday again. Hopefully, try to make it a little bit earlier, maybe during the Monday night game, and we'll try to stream it live. Let the guys know, and do it on Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Got it. Sounds good.
So signing off. See you next week.
All right, man. Later.